Okay, you ready to start?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to turn battery on.
Disagree.
Opening APU door.
Okay. Nav lights on.
Nav lights coming on.
Check. APU's firing up.
Checking the fuel over there. It's correct.
Yep. Showing 9860. Park brake set. I'm going to raise the captain's armrest.
Was raised.
Well, when we reset default, or cold and dark, it's set back. Okay, once we get power, we'll go to the INS.
Still waiting on the APU.
There it is. We'll go ahead and set INS.
Wait a minute, I don't have a light. Do you have a green light?
Yeah, I've got power on the avionics.
Okay, I do too now. There's my green light. Okay. Now what do we do?
Go to the INS down by the parking brake. Set those for alignment. Which we are. No, parking brake stays on. Okay, move those switches one click left. There you go. All right, alignment's done. Now, if we had that in realistic or any other mode than instant, it would take, anywhere up to 7 minutes before you would actually get your displays. Okay. Righty. We're going to come up to the overhead, and we're going to go to the middle panel on the overhead. We're going to energize left fuel boost pump and right fuel boost pump.
Okay, I really don't see those.
Those are center to the top.
Yeah,
2 orange lights.
I got 2 orange lights.
Yeah, push them both. Well, there you go. Okay. Come down, bring hydraulic 3A on.
Oops.
Okay, that's it. There you go. Okay, come over to the right.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to come down. Packs will stay off till engine starts. We can bring on air conditioning switch, recirc, and aft cargo. Be just to the right of the air conditioning pack switches is the first one. It's a toggle switch. There you go, straight down below it. Nope, put that back. Straight down. There you go. Okay, come on down. We're going to set emergency lights arm.
Emergency lights arm. I don't see that.
That's right on the dash up there, right under miscellaneous lights. Okay, and then passenger signs go on and on, or you can go auto. Okay, come left. The emergency locator transmitter should be arm reset. And we are standing by for engine start. That goes up. There you go. Okay, so that's proper. Up. There you go. All right, so we are ready for engine 1 start.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, we'll come back to the N1 or N2 at 20. I'll bring on fuel. Okay, number 1 up, and I don't have throttle. There it goes. It was delayed. Okay, so we got a bad start, so click stop on engine 2. Okay. Hit start again.
push the throttles forward on this?
Yep, I just did. I did it there a minute ago. It didn't react. Now it did. Okay, so we got fuel.
Yeah.
ITT, looking for a rise in temperature. There it goes. Light off. We'll get a ding. Once
Big
we got,
lights.
I think it dings about 60, I think 60, somewhere in there.
Big lights.
Engine stable. All right, number 1, start. And down, 20 on N2. Excuse me. Okay. Released fuel. Looking for ITT temp rise. There it goes. We'll get a ding at stabilization. So right now the two fuel pump lights are white. Once we get that second ding, they'll go dark. There it goes. All right, so we go over to the air conditioning packs. Bring on that second pack there on the right.
What, the buttons?
Yeah, make lights out. Push the buttons where the lights are. There you go. There you go. All right, packs are energized. Come straight down to anti-ice. We're going to bring on the windshield heat to low, left and right. Nope. Back up. That's wing down from there. Nope. Down.
Really?
That's anti-ice.
Oh, okay.
Down to windshield heat. Yeah, left and right. Probes will come on right before takeoff.
It's not moving for me.
I'll get them. There you go.
Here.
Go ahead. All right. All right, so I'll do a quick sweep. We're going to bring on our beacon light.
Okay, beacon coming on.
Should have been on before engine start. That's fine. All right, so I'm going to come down electrical panel. I'm going to look at the generators, Gen 1, Gen 2's in the proper position. APU gen is proper. Hydraulic solenoid valves are okay. Lights okay. Coming up to the center, fuels are good. Bleeds are okay. APU can come off, so you'll go right, left.
What do you mean right, left?
Right button, left button. Coming down, okay, doors closed. APU's dead. All right, coming down, hydraulic pumps all to auto.
Go.
Okay, back up to the right side, everything's good there. Coming down, okay. Now for MCP, what's our first altitude? 5,000? I'm at 10,000 right now.
I'm at 10,000.
Okay, so set that to 5,000. There, now it's synced. Don't forget you can do that high speed button, right? I got 5,002, but that's all right. What's your altimeter? 2992?
2992.
Okay, but I'm showing 5,200 on the altitude.
I can't help. I got 2992 inches.
Yeah, I'm talking about the altitude, or the altitude bug, the magenta.
Yeah.
I've
I'm seeing.
I got 5,200.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Lean closer.
I am. So it's off 200. All right, we can live with that.
Yeah. Roll with it.
All right, so go to your FMS.
Yeah.
Pausing it. Do your thing.
Do my thing.
Yep. I'll just monitor.
Already be in the damn air.
I know. We're learning the airplane.
Yeah, but my mouse isn't working too good.
Okay. I'll take over.
All right, you do the FMS.
All right. Okay, so when we go to that page right there, I come over to the EFB and I click that copy perf and net data to FMS. While I'm over here, I set the takeoff speeds too. All right, so altitude is going to be 16,000. We'll go to part arrive. What runway 18 left? What's our arrival?
17 center.
ILS 17 center. We'll do the Brie 1 with the Creed. Execute. Legs. Execute. Alright, looks good. I'm going to go to MFD menu and I'm going to bring on V-Nav. Go back to legs. Let's see, we've been given a squawk code of 1212. Okay. Back to legs. Eddie, on the center console, we need stab trim, mock trim, and yaw dampers energized.
Stab trim net is done.
Catch that mock trim just to the right of the stab trim.
Oh, the mock trim.
Yep. Okay, now if you follow that mock trim up, you're going to come up to the radar section right above the standby radio. We need that to roll over to weather.
You better do that.
Okay, you see the standby radio right above mock trim? Come up to the next slot, center button. There you go, all the way. Keep going. There you are. All right. So then we're going to come down from there and to the left of the standby radio and flip the transponder to number 1 from standby. Right above stab trim. Number 1, other way. There you go. All right, now ATC button changed down there too. All right, let's see if I can get a pushback.
Push back to the left.
All right.
Tulsa Ground, November 508 Alpha Echo requesting pushback.
I'm going to release the parking brake.
November 508 Alpha Echo pushback, request accepted.
I can't tell which one's left here. My page is... Hang on. Up, I can't change it. There, okay.
Tulsa ground, November 508 Alpha. Requesting pushback
Go back to the EFB aircraft page. Make sure chocks are removed.
508 Alpha Echo, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Aircraft on the EFB, chocks removed. And we're rolling. I have no idea where I'm sitting at this airport.
Right now, you're going to go out this taxiway over here to your right,
Yes, sir.
and that's going to put you right on the entrance of 18.
Awesome.
So you just taxi right out there and take off.
Gotcha. Okay. That looks good to me. How about you?
Things looking good over here.
Okay, we'll stop
Tulsa
pushback.
ground,
I'm
November
going to set
508
parking brake.
Alpha Echo, requesting the end of pushback.
Okay, he's gone.
November 508 Alpha Echo, request to end pushback received.
Okay. So now I'm going to come over here to the quarter panel on the pilot side. I'm going to energize nose wheel steering. I'm going to turn up some flood lamps. I'm at the center console.
Really don't need them in the bay.
Well, it does help, believe you me. Okay. Brakes released. Power up. I'll need flaps 8.
That's good with the 8. Let's do that fine. That's 8.
Okay. Now remember, our gear is operated in VR. Landing gear.
We both have to put it up.
Nope, just one of us.
Okay, I'll do it.
So now I'm going to hit the toga button. It's going to put us in takeoff mode. All we got to do is sync the heading bug on lineup and start the clock. Don't let me forget the clock. Let's go ahead and bring on our landing lights. Strobe.
Drove.
All's good there. All right.
This is saying we're taking off on 3-6 right again. And yesterday it was 1-8 left.
3-6 right. We'll get her done.
Yeah.
That's me and my steering tiller. Okay. Sync heading bug. Okay, so once we get airborne, we'll go gear up. Then I'll go heading mode, speed mode. Ready?
Make sure you get your handle up. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 40%. Nothing blew up. We got 2 engines. Toga.
Airspeed's alive.
Check. Okay, you'll get 1 blue mark. That should be V1. Second one's rotate. V1. Rotate. Airborne. Gear up.
In Alpha Echo, you are not cleared to
Nav mode, speed mode. Or heading mode, speed mode. .600 feet, autopilot on. Okay. We're good.
Is your handle on the gear up?
Don't need to, it's up in there. It's disconnected. All right, coming back to climb mode. We forgot the arm thrust reversers. That's okay. Okay, now I'm going to drop the speed, raise the speed to 250. Initiate a left turn. We'll watch our speed for flaps up.
Go ahead and put those flaps up.
Flaps up.
Flaps coming up.
I set climb mode on the thrust. Speed set 250. Okay, altitude 10,000.
Putting the altitude to 10,000.
Go ahead and punch speed mode.
Speed mode. It's punched.
Nope. I got it. Up, we captured our altitude. Go up higher, 10,000.
Got it set at 10,000.
I'm at 5.
Slowly start to climb. Our altitudes aren't going to be on. I'm up to 14,000 now.
Yeah, something got off. That didn't sync up good today.
Just set yours at 10,000 to see what happens.
You get that speed slowed down. We took a nosedive.
Use your spoilers.
My spoilers are up. Park.
Spoilers.
Okay, 10,000. Where you at?
9,500 and slowing down.
Yeah, it didn't sync good today, did it?
Not the heading, but not the altitude, magenta altitude, but it's going to level off at 10,000.
Yeah. That's what I wanted. Rolling left, come on course.
What heading you going to?
It's going to be about 140. All right, let's set altitude for 16,000.
Bed on my side for 16,000.
You already there? Okay.
Well, the magenta is.
Yeah.
Now it's up to 18, 19, 22,000.
That's showing 16 on my side. I'll go speed mode again. Climb at 290. Going to climb power. Alright. Okay, landing lights off, check. Thrust reversers off, check. We are good for cruise. Climb out and cruise. We're going right over there. There's downtown Tulsa. There's Riverside. I can almost see Old Mogi. Well, I don't know what happened that time on that altitude. It's crazy. So I'm going to come over here and bring the bearing needle up. That's 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. Come over here and double check our checklist. Climb. Fuel cross flow. So if you look up to the top where you punch those fuel boost buttons,
Yeah.
you're going to go to the middle and down one where it says cross flow auto override. Go ahead and press that. We should have done that on the ground before takeoff. And I didn't get the clock started, dang it. Bleeds and APUs, all good. Crew alert system, yep, okay. Thrust reversers, all good. Living it off, 16,000 on this side. Then we'll do that. Get to the right setting. Speed.
Do you want to go to your nav mode now?
Yep, go ahead, nav mode.
Nav mode engaged.
I'm trying to catch up to my speed here. Alright, 300 knot. Well, that sucks. It didn't sync up good that time. Next time we'll try to start up to get things a little bit tidied up before we launch.
You're closer to get hit. See, the more I do it, the easier it will be for me to make my flow.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm telling you. You know, I'm just kind of going off what I learned, and then what little I do know about it already. And after, like I say, you do a couple of times through this thing, and it's not hard. Unless I keep forgetting that freaking clock, though. Over on your quarter panel by the air conditioning vent, there's a clock. If you hit mode one time, it'll go to local time, LT. So it's 2:30 local time. And then if you hit the button right below that, that starts the stopwatch.
I don't have any more brisket left.
Well, that doesn't surprise me, as good as that was. I was telling Juliet about that. She goes, "Well, why did you bring me in?" I said, "Oh, sorry, me and Eddie ate it all."
Have to give you another one.
Yeah, next time you go buy brisket, buy a second one and cook it for us. I'll pay you for it. And,
I still got a receipt up here for you.
do you? What is it for? I owe you money?
Those floor slides I bought for her.
Oh yeah. Don't let me forget those. Man, we got a tailwind, Eddie. Not too bad a one, but it's playing with my speed.
We got a ground speed of 400.
Yeah, that's because we're low. I can almost get 500 out of this thing up about 30,000.
thing's about, I'd say 30, maybe, yeah, about 30 knots faster than the Metroliner. And the Metroliner.
Well, that's not bad for a prop. Yeah, I was gonna say that's doing really good.
Indicated airspeed is normally around 320.
Well, that's kind of like why I like jets. You know, it's like, okay, we're gonna get there. You know, it's not like a prop. You're sitting there, well, let's sing some songs while we're going. You know.
Well,
Yeah, that's good.
it will eat your ass up if you don't pay attention. We're being recorded.
Yes, that's all right. Yeah, I didn't stop it. I'll probably go in and edit out that where we had to go back and restart everything if I have time. I'd like to get this up so I can watch it on the road. But I do want to go back in and do me another pilot ATC flight. That's really, really good. That's all we're missing. Okay, so you know, if we could get this ironed out, Eddie, they're linking up to VATSIM where they're flying with real guys as air traffic controllers. It's free. So, you know, we might go that route when we're ready for ATC.
What altitude are you level at?
I'm showing 13.7 for 16. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Okay, I'm going
Magenta,
16.
mine's saying 20.
Okay, I want to climb up 16 then.
How's it go? This must be the Henrietta Lake over here to the left.
That's probably Eufaula.
I mean, you follow. Well, that's down by Henrietta. You follow, that is a big lake.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I can see 69 over there. That second bridge there to the south, that's the one we fish under back in the day. All right, we are 24 minutes out of Dallas. Leveling off, flight level 160. Back into our speed. You want to land it today?
We'll see. We'll make sure the wheels are out.
Yeah, well, that issue solved. Like I say, you reach over and just do that in VR, and it doesn't matter what position your real one's in. It's not doing nothing. That'll save us that happening again. So I guess when they swap controls over, the landing gear is not affected.
We're going to put it down a little bit early so I can go outside and look.
Okay.
Even though that looked cool as heck.
As soon as I hit the ground, I knew something didn't feel right. I just couldn't tell till it settled.
It stopped real quick, didn't it?
Yeah. Then I seen the nose rise up, and I knew right then what happened.
This time, just verify on your panel that you got 3 green.
Yep. All right, so if you look at the center displays, they call it the ICUS, Engine Instrument Control something. There on that, on the captain side, it'd be the top right. On the co-pilot side, top left. That's your CAS, Crew Alert System messages. So like that white ones that are showing right there, you know, we can either fix the switches or whatever, or we can cage those down here in the center console. It's really cool. You can cage those, they'll stay there, but they'll just disappear. And then you can recall them. So any warnings or something wrong, that's the first place you want to look, right there. Any cautions you get, pop up right there.
I'm going to turn off this other mic.
All right. There's some Kamichis off to the east.
I can't hear you without that being on.
Okay.
I'm all ready for bed.
Yeah, I need to get one more flight in today. After this.
All right, I gotta go get cleaned up. To fix myself for pork chops tonight.
Yeah, well, we got burritos, rice, and beans all week. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm gonna bring the map a little further out. Now we can take those airports off there by going to the FMS MFD data. Nope, I'm sorry, MFD menu and go airports off. That cleans that up. Now, why don't we test V-Nav and see what happens today? So, go through the page here. Wow, it's got us way up there. Ooh. So we're going to cut some of that route out. We don't need all that in there.
Let's not mess with the V-Nav.
Huh?
Said that let's not mess with the V-Nav. Fly what you got.
Well, it's got us flying way out further than we need to go.
It's all right.
Okay. We can cut some of that off. We can go straight to Berea.
It's really like it is.
All right. It's got 16, 16, then Wookie is 24, so that could go away. Berea is, wow, way up there. So then our next drop is down at Dietz. So we could just aim right for Dietz and get 11,000.
All right, go to Dietz.
Alright, so our initial approach fix, they got us on a vector down there. We're going to cut that out too. Yeah, zing, 3,000. Okay, so let's go to the next page. Zing. Previous page, vectors. We're going to take that out, execute. Okay, that'll be a real sharp turn, but we'll deal with that. Yeah, so initial approach fix will be 3,000 feet. Alright, so the way we can do this is, it should have our top of descent in here, so let me go check. And I'm not seeing it. So Dietz at 11,000. Well, let's just try it and see what happens. So what we'll do is, since we're holding 16, we're going to set the altitude bug down to 3,000 feet. Okay, then we're going to energize the V-Nav button. Go ahead and punch that. All right. So this thing, in theory, should step us down, according to the FMS, all the way to 3,000 for the initial approach fix, where we'll pick up the blue needles. Sync heading book, please. Slight speed adjustment. So then if we come back to our map, so all we'd have to theoretically do is monitor the speed on the way down.
I would go ahead down.
Well, it should take over because we got
Okay.
altitude select.
Let's see what happens.
V-Nav came off, so reselect V-Nav.
It won't come on.
Well, there it is. Right
You
there.
have it on your side?
Yeah.
I don't know my side.
Okay, so on your primary flight display at the top, it says ALTV path, altitude, vertical path. So it's waiting, and then once it finds its top of descent, it should go down automatically. But I didn't see a top of descent anywhere.
No. V-Nav on my side's not working.
Okay, let's see if it'll run here.
Okay.
If not, we'll drop her down.
Is it lit up on your side?
Yeah, everything's normal over here.
It should work over there. We just don't have a good connection.
Yeah.
You got to split the throttles. There you go.
So the speed, it moves around on you. You gotta stay on it. I don't know. I don't trust it to get us there. At 11,000, I should probably go vertical speed.
Like I said, you should bring it on down.
Yep, I agree. I'm gonna go vertical speed mode. V-Nav has to come off. I'll get that. I got it. Okay, now vertical speed. Bump.
1,500 feet. There you go.
We're going to descend at the 290 range. Yep, there's our banana. We can ease up on that descent.
I keep it going like it is. Remember, you did it yesterday and you were way out.
Yeah, but look at that banana.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Come on down to the left.
That's 3,000 feet though, remember?
Yep.
We need 11 at Dietz.
Isn't that what you're descending to? 11,000?
It's set at 3. So that's why I want to change it.
Like we're going to get a little IMC today.
Yep.
How's it go?
Should be gunning for 3,000, not 14.
You're going to have to take it down by hand.
Okay. Yeah, vertical speeds off, or V-Nav.
you ain't going to get there unless you start coming down. You're only at 300 feet a minute down. There you go.
Well, that outer waypoint there before we turn back towards the runway is 11,000.
I'm going to get down to 11,000. Bring it right on down to 11,000.
Set that altitude back up first. That rate of descent's way heavy, but oh well. Alright, so let me go to departure, arrival data. We're looking at 110.3, 180. Okay, speed 250. For a bug. So then our next altitude after level off is going to be 3,000.
Okay. Feet to go.
And I'm showing 12,005.
Meant to say 1,500 feet. Feet to, so you got 1,000 feet to go.
Check. We go ahead and bring on landing lights.
Lights are on.
Check. You go ahead and turn that logo light off right above those. Yeah, level off 11,000. I'm going to drop altitude bug down to 3,000. Somebody right.
What?
Somebody right.
That's me doing that.
Why? I need 3,000.
I'm trying to get mine to 3,000.
I'm at 0 over here.
Well, that's something we got to work on. See, now mine's at 3,000.
I'll just hold it there.
Maybe next time it'll sync up properly.
Yeah. It's gonna be a crazy approach.
Why is that?
I'm gonna. Yeah. We could go straight to head them.
Go ahead and go to head.
Okay, we got to drop the 6,400.
Drop it on down there.
Yeah. Forgetting to flip that knob. Sync heading bug. All right, 10,000. Landing lights are on. Check.
All lights are on.
250. Speed. Going into the soup. Should we bring on cowling anti-ice?
No, it's hot.
Okay. I thought that the other day up in New York, and then I got ice.
We ain't gonna get it today.
All right, I want to set speed bug down to 210. Not that. That.
That's not working over here either. It's showing me down at 165 now.
Okay.
1,000 to go.
Check. All right, our next altitude's 3,000. We'll go ahead and continue down.
Yep, stay on down.
For 2,300, we'll just go on. Well, we'll go 23,000, then 2,300.
2 for 1,000 days. On IMC. You know what an IMC means?
Instrument meteorological conditions. There we go, buddy. Cloud surfing. And reach over there. Turn your probes on, Eddie.
What?
Your pitot heats probes. Right by the windshield heat to the right below the anti-ice. No, to the right of those. One more. Keep going. That number 2 switch there from the left, there you go. That's low for windshield heat. I haven't seen this thing put ice on the window since, that first come out, but it'll do it. I heard they went in and slowed it down so it's not as excessive.
I'm going to go outside and see if you're getting any ice on the wings. Nope.
Alright. I'm going to stay right in my seat. I see traffic on the radar.
See her. We're breaking out.
Yep. Should be getting a localizer here for too long. 20 miles out. All right, let's get her below flap speed, Eddie.
Yeah.
Come over here to the EFB for performance. I'm going to set all on the landing speed, standing by on VREF speed. Alright, blue needles. Thank you. Let's go flaps 1. And flaps 8.
See?
Going to set the speed bug at VREF 134. Target's 185-ish. Alright, Eddie, let's go heading mode.
Heading mode.
Heading mode. Okay, let's go green needles.
Green needle. I forgot where that's at.
Nav source over by the range. Alright. Let's go approach mode.
Approach mode. Mode is on. I have the runway on site.
Runway in sight.
What?
Said it's in sight.
Yeah. 9 o'clock.
Gear down. Thrust reversers armed. Flaps 30.
Gear. There's gear going down.
Flaps 30.
I'm getting there.
Flaps went to there we go. One more.
It's on 30. Oh, no, it's not.
Okay, stand by.
Okay, give me control of this airplane.
Okay. Hang on. Up.
Well, let's just wait till...
Too late. True controls.
Okay, control.
Had to go in there. All right. Flaps 40 by 1,000. Waiting on your call.
Go flaps 40. Going outside for a second.
Autopilot's armed. Watch your speed.
Well, I'm making sure I got some gear out here first.
Gear's down over here. So you're going to stall.
No. Hold on. Gotta get myself back in here.
There you go. Up. Should about 135 knot. Low on the VASI. Sinking your heading bug.
I don't care about that heading, but
I'm showing speed 120. Needs to be 135.
landing this thing set cockeye.
Well, close one eye then, Eddie. Close one eye.
VR went sideways.
Oh, crap. Looking good. Looking good. A little slow.
Sync rate.
200.
Sync rate.
100.
Sync rate.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Thrust reverse. Up. Killed your... You hit the D10, did you? I told you about that.
Yeah, you did.
I told you about that issue, didn't I?
I landed with Will. And I'm sitting here looking straight out the left side window. That's how I landed this thing.
You don't have a center your view button?
I couldn't find it.
Okay. All right, so what you need to do is tighten up that tension on that throttle. That way when you pull back and you find that detent, you're not, because I told you it gets stressful in there.
All right.
So,
Shut it down.
all right. We'll talk at you next weekend.
All right. Bye.
Bye.